Tap the barn with less pigs.
Scarlet letter.
Okay, so if I get it wrong once, I'll do that. Still getting errors I don't know what to do about. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10. That is not what should happen. Okay. Oh, I forgot timeout. That's probably what's going wrong. Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap the barn with more pigs. Hooray! That worked beautifully. I can just put that back the way it was. That wasn't the problem. Okay. Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap the barn with less pigs. Okay. So what's my third scaffold? On third incorrect, the voiceover will describe each barn with the correct language. The barn on the left has 4 pigs, and the barn on the right has 5 pigs. 5 is more than 4's. Barn B has more. That's a lot. I'm gonna have to record more voiceover. I don't know if I made it flexible enough to be able to handle that. Let's see. Should be able to accept an integer now. And then plural. And right. Animals in B. Plural. I should have a signal emitted by this when it's done. Now, I can await it, and I can do something else after. I think. Oh, this is an array. Of course, I always forget it's an array. And then just do another one that says something different. Is more or less than and then we'll do another one. Oh no, forgot the close bracket. This one says, so barn B has more than. So, actually let's put up here. So, I don't know. I'm gonna have to record more audio to populate those. The barn on the left has and the barn on the right has the barn on the left has and the barn on the right is more than, so I'm just going to leave that out because that's going to need to be edited anyway. Stop. Stop. Okay. Yuck. That's pretty good. Okay. The barn on the left. The barn on the... Okay. I can get rid of everything before that. Oh no. Okay. The barn on the left has probably just normalize all of this, or is it going to cause some problems? The barn on the left, yeah, it's too loud. The barn on the... I don't even need that one. Left has what's this one? And right is more than, so okay. Can I export these? The barn on the barn. Export. Left has and right is more than, I should probably have is less than as well then. Is more than, so Okay, back to Godot. Instructions. Desktop, desktop. Okay. So I'll say barn left has number plural and barn right has number plural. Let's start with that. Voice scene. Okay. Barn. So left, right, and is more than. I might get rid of that one, redo it. Left, less, more, pigs. Right, so tap. Okay. I think I got them all. So, barn left has. I don't know if has number plural and barn right has blah. Let's ignore that one for now. Let's see if that works. And of course I ran the wrong scene. Okay. Tap the barn with more pigs. Scaffold 1, they arrange themselves. Scaffold 2, they count 1, off. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. Tap the barn with more pigs. And then scaffold 3. The barn on the left has 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Why did that happen? Oh no, voice. That's why. Tap the barn with more pigs. Oops, I wasn't supposed to get it right. Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Tap the barn with more pigs. the barn on the left has 8 pigs, and the barn on the right has 3 pigs. Interesting. I hate my voice, but hey, it works. Alright. So the next sentence says, 5 is more than 4, so barn B has more, but I don't like the use of barn B. I'm going to add that to my document here. So barn B should be the barn on the right. Oops. Go away. Okay. And then there's just the activity timer, and then basically done scaffold A, or section A. Animals in A. There's no need to say plural, right? Correct. I don't think I recorded is. Did I record is? I don't see it in here. I didn't record is. Oh, it is more than. Correct. Okay. So I should just remove that and change, because I have more, I have less, and I have than. So I can just change this to is, and then I don't have to have 2 of them. Oops. Can I delete this? Remove item. There we go. Go ahead and record is. 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 Okay. String is. There we go. I have is. Quiz is blank than so dot dot dot. See if that works. Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap the barn on the left has 10 pigs, and the barn on the right has 5 pigs. 10 is less than 5. Oops. The barn on the left has, and why is it still saying right stuff? Oh, no. Is more than. What is going on? Okay. First of all, why did it say 10 is less than 5? is more if so A is greater than animals B, else less. That should do that. Okay. Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Tap the barn with less pigs. The barn on the left has 3 pigs, and the barn on the right has 7 pigs. 3 is less than 7. The barn on the left has and... Okay, why are you still talking? That's a little odd. We'll see when that happens. Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. Tap the barn with less pigs. The barn on the left has 6 pigs, and the barn on the right has 1 pigs. 6 is more than 1. The barn on the left has and right is more than, so it's not printing anything. Oh, there it goes. So why is it saying all those random things at the end? Weird. Really didn't need to store that in a variable. Just pop that in there. Get rid of that line. Alright. Mystery was why this is saying way more than it should be. Also, plural. If animals in A is greater than 1, else animal. Right. If animals in B greater than 1, else animal. It's getting so long. That's a little bit more legible, I think. If I do it like this, I just don't need to break it up into multiple. Just do that. Add a comma there. So why isn't this printing, or why isn't this saying what I want it to say? Tap the barn with more. 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap the barn with more pigs. The barn on the left has 1. Uh-oh. Invalid access to key pig. I didn't put pig in there. Where's my voice? I did not put pig in there. Pig. I don't think I even recorded pig. Dang nabbit. Okay. Pig. Cow. Pig. Cow. Pig. Cow. Pig. Pig. Cow. Okay, now it's in there. Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Tap the barn with more pigs. The barn on the left has 6 pigs, and the barn on the right has 2 pigs. 6 is more than 2. The barn on the... Okay, for some reason, so isn't being said, and it is causing a lot of chaos to happen afterwards. Why? The barn on the... That explains it. Okay. Where... That makes so much more sense now. Where's so? So is basically the whole... Barn on the... Yeah. Left has... So when I exported so, for some reason it exported this whole block. That explains everything. So well, first I have to get rid of this one. So, okay. Now it should work fine. Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap the barn. The barn on the left has 8 pigs, and the barn on the right has 4 pigs. 8 is more than 4. So, okay. That's as good as it needs to be for that scaffold. Until I get clarification. Also kind of seems like it's meant to skip to the next question, though. If they fail that, it says then move on. Okay. Well, I've made a lot of progress. How long have I been working on this project? Like 5 hours-ish? No. 6, 7 hours-ish? Alright. Inactivity timer. After 10 seconds, the instructions are repeated. So, how about I just... make it a function. And that way I can call it whenever I want. I thought that was just a little too sudden afterwards. Add a little break. in between the two sentences. I really don't need those. Okay. So, section A. Activity dot register an activity callback. Read instructions. Defaults to 10 seconds and repeats. Now I need to start the timer again. And remove any callbacks there. Okay. Now the quizmaster. Register read instructions as the inactivity thingy. If they answer, then inactivity dot reset. It needs to not start counting the 10 seconds again until after all the scaffolding stuff happens. So pause it. Oops, forgot the colon. It's unlikely just resetting it is going to be sufficient. I'm almost always going to have to pause it, wait for things to happen, and then unpause. That's much more likely. have a way of knowing when that's complete. I really didn't need to make that a function, I can just do this. That was silly. Okay. Tap the barn with more pigs. Maybe should have reduced the inactivity timer to something shorter, but it's okay. I get to watch the barn with more pigs. Hooray. Tap the barn with more pigs. Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1. Tap the barn with more pigs. Tap the barn with more pigs. The barn on the left has 5 pigs, and the barn on the right has 1 pig. 5 is more than 1, so anyway, it works. Tap the barn with more pigs. And I didn't cause any errors having to do with the inactivity timer. It was Tap okay. The barn with more pigs. Okay, fine. Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 1, 2. Okay, the inactivity timer seems to be working just fine. Tap the barn with more pigs. I suppose I can move on to the next section. 1, 2. Tap the barn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pigs. I did that there. We have audio. Yes, we do. Do you like hearing my horrible robotic voice? Tap the barn with less pigs. Tap the barn with less pigs. Well, I'm going to test if the inactivity timer can be interrupted. Tap the barn with less pigs. Tap the barn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The barn. 8. 1, 2, 3 pigs. Tap the barn with less pigs. AI voices are getting more and more convincing every day. Okay. Well, everything from section A is pretty well done. It's just not very well polished. Players are presented with two fields with various amounts of animals. The game will ask a question: which farm has X more or less than Y animals? Which farm has 3 more than 5? To submit an answer, the player must tap on a barn. It's the same, just tapping on a barn, but it's presented as a math question instead of more or less. They can still do the count tapping. It's pretty similar to the first question. This is going to be different. Okay. Tap the barn with 4 more than 1 pigs. Don't really specify restrictions on the numbers here. So yeah, the difficulty's not quite the same. I could randomize using this one as a template, randomize X to be a random number between 1 and 10. And then randomize Y. Make sure that Y doesn't go out of the range, the same way I did with the other question. Then this one would be easy because one of them would be X and the other would be X plus or minus Y. This one would be, one is X plus Y, the other is X minus Y, but then there's more restrictions on what the value could be. So the same calculation wouldn't work. Strangely enough, 3 is probably the easiest one to set up. Damn it, I can't think of one mathematical formula that could easily make all three scenarios. Oh, he said farm, not barn. That's actually better. Maybe I'll just focus on debugging whatever the hell this is. Oh, I never did music. I never did remove animal. Well, that gets rid of two of them. Tap the barn with less pigs. This is navigation crap. Where are you? That's what that is. Okay. Tap the barn with... It does have an RID on the first frame. That's no good. Let's do whatever other comment said. Disable the physics frame for one frame. Tap the barn with less pigs. No? Still no? Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2. So, that's a little bit weird. Tap the barn with... It's okay with 2, but not 1. Tap the barn with less. Huh. Navigation server map changed signal. Changed. That work? Tap the barn with less pigs. Tap the barn with less pigs. Okay, so that only works because it's receiving that signal after. Maybe? Map is active. Cool. I have to provide map already though. No. just want something to tell me if I can use it or not. Alright. What was it? Physics frame? Get tree.physics frame. Let's skip 2 frames. Sure, it works.
Tap
Why
the
fuck
barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5, 4, 5, 6. Tap the barn with more pigs.
Perhaps.
Tap the barn with less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1. Tap the barn. 1 less pigs. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That was weird. Okay.
Tap the barn with more pigs. Tap 1. 1.
Nice.
Tap 1, 2, 3, 4. 1. Tap the barn with 2. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Tap 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Tap 1.
That's a little weird.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. The barn on the left has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. The barn on the left has 9 pigs, and the barn on the right has 4 pigs. 9 is more than 4. Tap the barn with more pigs.
Okay, so I should probably disable all inputs.
Tap the barn with more pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Tap the barn with more pigs. The barn on the left has 8 pigs, and the barn on the right has 5 pigs. 8 is more than 5, so tap the barn with more pigs.
Okay. It does say await, then it unpauses. Turns word finished, which is omitted until after the end. So yeah, it's not enough just to pause the timer, you have to also reset it. That should reset the timer. Pause it, then process whether or not your answer is correct. Do whatever, then unpause after, with a full 10 seconds still remaining. So I should be able to answer wrong at
Tap
like
the barn with less pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No inactivity.
Tap the barn with less pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Tap the barn with less pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Tap the barn with less pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The barn on the left has 10 pigs, and the barn on the right has 6 pigs. 10 is more than 6, so
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
tap
10.
the barn with less pigs.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Okay, that's a little bit better. Now, I need a way to cleanly distinguish between when they can interact or can't interact. Make sure that all the interactions are enabled or disabled accordingly. That's gonna be more than I could accomplish today, though. What can I get done today? Well, I can do those two because, or that, because it's all identical to the first one. Wow, like while this is happening, I have to disable their manual counting. So I need a way to do that. Should just return the there's no reason to have an extra line there for no reason. Oops. I put this here. There. That's the way it should be. Okay, these are all B. Can't really test these out, but they should be fine because they're identical to section A anyway.
setting up section B. So I can start with this as a template because it's very similar. That's going to be different. That's going to be different. Definitely going to add animals. Enable, disable the exact same barns. They still answer the question by tapping a barn. They're calling answer section B. More or less is still randomized. Although I might need to do that before setting up all that stuff. I don't know where that's going to fit. Instructions are different with 4 more than 1 pigs. With plus string difference plus more or less than, I need another variable for that. Base. More than string base space plural period. That should work. Okay, do I have all the voiceovers I need for this? Tap the barn with I should be able to put that together. Tap the barn with difference more or less than base plural. Answer than is a string. Cannot have an element type int in an array of type string. I can await that and then not start the timer until after it's done reading. That'll be a little bit better. Okay, Game Manager, Section B. Let's try it out.
Tap the barn with,
Okay. Well, does seem to be working so far. Base equals Randy range 1 to 10. Difference Randy range 1 to 5. Hopefully I don't get something out of bounds.
tap the barn with 3 less than 1 pigs.
Awesome. So, match the difficulty. And more or less. Then animals A equals base plus difference minus difference. It's going to change this to like something that won't cause an error. 4 to 6, 1 to 3. Difficulty 1. So animals in A equals base, animals in B equals base plus difference. Now this needs to be randomized. Also, this could be minus difference. This should be B. And then animals in A equals base plus difference. Base plus difference plus 1. Anyway. Close, but not
Tap
quite.
the barn with 3 more than 5 pigs.
So this should be incorrect. This should be correct.
Tap the barn with less pigs.
I haven't set it up to repeat this question. Answer section B. Reset. And then reset. Call section A. Because I needed to just temporarily set it up to loop infinitely. I'll deal with that later. Okay, I want to get these rules done first. I suppose randomizing which one's the correct answer first might help.
Okay. Let's determine the answer first. Answer is just a random number. Sorry, correct is what I called it. Then if correct, else. Could do the opposite. This needs to be plus or minus. Voila. Now, base should be allowed to be anything from 1 to 10. Difference I'm not so sure about. But then I need to add conditions to keep them within the allowable range. Huh. I'll worry about that later. I need to give this treatment down here as well. I feel like for consistency I should probably reverse these. Because this is saying if 1 is correct, then... Oh wait, no, it was correct before. If 1 is correct, then that is the correct answer. If else 0 is correct, then that is the correct answer. That makes more sense. Plus difference, minus difference, but it needs to be randomized and they need to be opposite of each other. So it depends if it's saying more or less. Oh wait, I've already randomized more or less up here. So actually that's dependent on that. That's what that should be. Makes more sense. Plus difference if more or less is more, else minus difference. Okay. So now this needs to be, if 1 is correct, then animals in B is the correct number, which is this. And then this is the opposite. And if A is correct, just reverse them. That should work. And this one was already pretty good. It's just, oh, I need to do that though. Plus difference if more. And then just add 1 or minus 1. Okay, all of this is pretty sound. I just need to worry about making these numbers a little bit more flexible. I still think that they could cause errors though. Like if I got 4 minus 3 minus 1, that would be 0, and that's not good. Alright, let's try it.
Tap the barn with 1 more than 6 pigs.
So
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1 more than 6 pigs. That seems...
Tap the barn with
not
1
correct.
more than 6 pigs.
What was my difficulty setting? Difficulty
Tap
setting
the
1?
barn with 1 more.
That's not right. Oh, yes it is. 1 more than 6. It should have been 6 and 7, or... yeah.
Tap the barn with 2
2 more
more
than 4.
than 4 pigs.
So there should be 1 with 4 and 1 with 6, and that's correct.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And this one will be incorrect, and this one will be correct. Cool. Let's try difficulty level 2 of section B.
Tap the barn with 1 less than 6 pigs.
What was the stipulation on? 1 less than 6, so there should be a 6 and an 8.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, 5 and 7. Yes. 6 minus 1, 6 plus 1. So this is correct. This will be incorrect, and this will be correct. Okay. Try one more time just to be sure.
Tap the barn with 2 less than 6 pigs.
So we have a 4 and an 8.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah. Incorrect. Correct. Cool. Let's try difficulty 3. So the answers are always going to be just one off
Tap
each other.
the barn with 2 more than 5 pigs.
So the correct answer is 7. So the other one should have either 6 or 8.
Tap the barn
So
with
7,
2
so 6.
more than 5.
I didn't check the validity.
Tap the barn with 2 more than 4 pigs.
So that's correct answer 6, and 5 is plus or minus 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
So this is incorrect, and this is correct. Cool. I'll do one more.
Tap the barn with 3 less than 6 pigs.
So 3 and 4, which is plus minus 1 off of the correct answer. This is incorrect, and this is correct. Hooray. All of my logic was good. Still got a lot of stuff to do. but not anything I can do in like 15 minutes. This script is so messy, but it's hard to come up with a good way of standardizing this stuff. Okay, let's see if I can fix this. But I want to have a wider range of answers. So base should be any number. And I'm guessing difference should be up to 5. Possibly even up to 9. But like if base is 5, difference can't be 9. So it has to be limited by base. Okay, if I randomize more or less first, then I know which direction I'm going. So difference can be limited based on the value of more or less. Now, difference. If we're going with more, then it has to be between 1 and 10 minus base. What if... Wait, if it's 10, I can't possibly go more. That doesn't make any sense. Let's start with more or less. Put base in here as well. Okay, if I'm doing that, if I'm going with more, then base cannot be more than 9. Difference, if I did have a base of 9, difference has to be 1. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. If I'm doing less, I can't have 1 as the base. And the range would be, sorry, difference would be the same? Maybe it doesn't need to be in there. But then it's even different again with this situation.
so all of this, because you can't have it be plus or minus and still be within the range of 1 to 10. And this one's, again, going to cause additional problems. I might have to do all of this logic for every situation. Huh. Let's just see if it works for difficulty level 1. Make sure. So, more or less, should work, hopefully.
Tap the barn with 5 more than 5 pigs.
We have 5 and 10. I'm assuming there's 10 here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8,
Yes.
9, 10.
There's 10. Okay, so that's fine.
Tap the barn with 1 more than 9 pigs.
So that was randomly a very difficult question for a child to answer. I'm just going to guess. There you go.
Tap the barn with 4 more than 5 pigs.
4 more than 5. So one is 5 and the other is 9. That looks correct. Incorrect, correct.
Tap the barn with 2 more than 1 pigs.
Easy.
Tap the barn with 1 less than 6 pigs.
So there's 6 and there's 5. Incorrect, correct.
Tap the barn with 3 more than 2 pigs.
2 and 5. Incorrect, correct. Okay. So, this works for difficulty level 1. But as soon as I go into difficulty level 2, it's going to go outside the range. And then this logic doesn't work anymore. I should have done this as well. Alright. Let's just take all of this and put it in here. And do something different for 2. Now, with 2, is going to be complicated. Let's do a random number between 2 and 9. It's not based on more or less. And then the range is anywhere from 1
to the absolute value of I don't know. So if base is 2, difference is 1. If base is 3, difference is anything 1 or 2. So it's like between 1 and base minus 1, but only until you get to 5. And then at 6, it's 1 to 4 again. If I do base is less than or equal to 5, then difference is from 1 to base minus 1. Else minus base b. So 6 would be 1 to 4. 7 would be 1 to 3. That makes sense. Okay. Then the rest of that should work fine. What about case number 3? Well, it starts off like this one, or I need to start if it's more or less. Then do this the same. This the same. But with the added condition of being able to be flexible enough to have plus minus 1 on the final answer in either direction. Or I can just add one special case for if those would go out of range. Because I don't want to restrict the possibilities of these numbers at all.
if base plus difference, if more or less is less, and base minus difference equals 1, then animals in B equals 2, else it could be anything else. I think that makes sense. No. I also just have to also make a condition for more. If more or less is more, and base plus difference is 10, then animals in B equals 9. Those are just my edge cases. Otherwise, it can be anything plus or minus 1. Okay. So, animals in B is the correct calculation. And then all of that, otherwise that. Animals in A is that, animals in A is that, or animal in A is that. Okay. Game Manager difficulty 3. Test it out.
Tap the barn with
Shouldn't be 0. Why is it 0? Oh boy. Okay. I was wrong about that being the same.
tap the barn with 2 more than 5 pigs.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Correct.
Tap the barn with 7
boy.
less than 2 pigs.
Where are all my pigs? What happened to my pigs?
Tap the barn with 1 less than 2 pigs.
That was fine.
Tap the barn with 1 less than 8 pigs.
That was fine.
Tap the barn with 2 less than 9 pigs. Cap the barn with 1 less than 10 pigs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cap the barn with 1 more than 9 pigs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Cap the barn with 7 more than 2 pigs.
Wait, why was that even the right
Cap
answer?
the barn with more pigs. Cap the barn with 2 less than 9 pigs. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cap the barn with 2 less than 9 pigs. Cap the barn with more. Cap the barn with 1 less than 8 pigs.
Is it always B is correct? What's going on here? Should be random.
Cap the barn with 1 less than 9 pigs.
Oh, A was correct that time.
Cap the barn with 3 more than 6 pigs.
Okay, something's wrong. I have these reversed.
Cap the barn with 1 more than 9 pigs. Cap the barn with 2 less than 9 pigs. One, 2. Cap the barn with 4 more than 3 pigs.
That shouldn't have been the correct answer.
Cap the barn with more.
Something's
Cap
wrong.
the barn with 1 less than 8 pigs. Cap the barn with 1 less. 1, 2, 3. Cap the barn with 2 more than 6 pigs.
No, that shouldn't have been correct. God damn it. No. Whatever. I'm done for today.